You're listening to the Real Estate Corner. I'm your host, Shad Bogany. I am a broker associate with Better Homes and Gardens, Gary Green. And so I've had a couple of emails, hey, where have you been? I spoke at a forum in Fort Worth at the Texas Realtor Conference on diversity forum, on diversity and how being a minority, how do you move up in leadership and in the association, in the third largest association in the country. So they had me come in, I went through and told my journey on how it happened for me and encouraged people that, and this is the comment, somebody from Bank of America repeated what I said, and when people invite you in the room, they don't invite you in to simulate. They invite you in to give an opinion. So when you come in and you've been invited into a group and people don't look like you, don't go in and try to be like them, because then no new ideas will come out of it. So that was the big takeaway that I gave the other day in Fort Worth. And so I'm here live with you today. The numbers here are 281-837-2222. Give me a call. We've got an open line tonight. I've got lots of things to talk about. Prices, what's going on? Are we going to do a reduction in prices? What's happening in the market? 281-837-2222. Give us a call. All our lines are open. My name is Shad Bogany. This show is brought to you by American Title, 5802 Valverde, Charlene Clancy and her group, and Prosperity Bank with the UHOP loan, the best home loan out there in the marketplace. If you can qualify for it, it should be easy to, because they'll take a 600 credit score. So the numbers here are 281-837-2222. Give me a call. All our lines are open. Wanted to talk a little bit about my future home, I say my future home, but my feature home of the week. And this property we still have, and I'm surprised that I do have it. And I say this from the standpoint, if you ever wanted to live near downtown, under $200,000, and you said, hey, I'd like to invest, be able to go in, be on a 5,000 square foot lot, and you want it to be near downtown, I've got the property for you. And I actually think it's one of the better buys inside the loop, near downtown, within minutes. You could walk to the rail system from this property. This property is located at 3206 Windburn. We just had a reduction in price on it. It's at $169. Now, what makes this home special is probably a little right at about 1,100 square feet. They converted the garage. It's a 2-1. It's currently being rented right now on Section 8 housing. So you know it has to be in good condition to get a Section 8 renter in there. This home has aluminum siding, a vinyl siding all the way around, has I won't say brand new, but double pane windows all the way around, central air and heat, a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's listed for $169, hardwood floors throughout, except in the conversion, which is like a game room, or you could use it as another 3rd bedroom or another den. It sits on a 5,000 square foot lot. This is a good deal. $169, you can walk to the rail, it's livable, it's got central air and heat in it, and if you choose to improve it, you can't do anything but go up. The numbers again, 281-837-2222, and our feature home of the week is 3206 Windburn, near downtown. You could walk to U of H, you could walk to TSU, you could walk to Yates High School, all of it, and you could walk to the rail, all right there at 3206 Windburn. So guys, we're here today to talk about real estate. Let me give the phone numbers that you can call in if you're sitting in traffic. Please be careful out there. 281-837-2222. Give me a call. All our lines are open. I am so glad to be back. I've had several meetings. I was speaking a meeting before then. I had a meeting where I was speaking at a HOA. Had an opportunity to go speak at First Colony. HOA invited me out to come out and speak there. So one of the premier master plan communities in the greater Houston area. So I'm just, and I've been trying to get this meeting, and lo and behold, it falls on the day I do the show. So I've been waiting on this meeting. I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and do this, this meeting. And so I had an opportunity to do that. Interest rates, guys, interest rates are below 4%. I didn't predict it. I thought it'd be going up. I still think we're headed for a recession at some point. I say some point in time, but when you're messing with the economy and it's doing well, typically you don't lower rates when the economy is doing well. And if the market decides to go the other way, where do you raise your rates if you've cut them to the bare bone? So how do you get people up and going? So I'm going to tell you guys that rates have not been this low in at least 10 years. I'm getting quotes at 3.5, and for those who've been sitting on the fence, if you're thinking, well, I'm going to wait till prices go down, and if prices do go down, and we're going to talk a little bit about that, if prices don't go down, and if the interest rates go up to 5 or 6, the payments are more than they are with a higher note. The most important thing about buying a house is interest rates. It is the most important thing of keeping your payments extremely low. So let's take a look. Home prices have increased in every price range out there, guys. And I was looking at some numbers the other day. 60 to 80% of the sales are from $250,000 to $500,000. Yes. So those who are out there looking for that $100,000 house or that $150,000 house, it's going to be hard to find because the investors, the institutional investors who are coming in writing a check, they're coming in doing it because they're getting $1,600, $1,700 a month in rent. I had an opportunity the other day to speak at a senior apartment project, and one of the things that I learned that I didn't know before was that seniors are being tight a little bit. They're getting their income is being, because Social Security is where they depend on their income. So what happens when you live in a senior project and your Social Security check doesn't come until the 6th or 7th of the month, because that's what the government does, and your rent's due on the 1st? And there doesn't seem, at least at this particular senior project, there doesn't seem to be any room there to readjust when payments are being done. And seniors are being squeezed right now. This is a topic that I'm going to be, I've encouraged them to talk to their Congress people, their state legislators about this, their state senators about this, because I didn't realize that I thought Social Security checks hit on the 1st of every month. And if they don't, then seniors are having to pay on a limited income, they're having to pay late charges. So it just doesn't seem to be right there. Something doesn't seem to be right. It looks like we're not treating our seniors right and in that situation, but rents are up all over the city. Currently right now, the national home price increase over a year ago is 3.6. Forecasts for 2019 to 2020 in July is going to be somewhere about 5.4% increase on a national-wide average. Right now, price is up 3.6%. Low price, 5.5% up on low prices. Low to middle, up 4.7%. Middle to moderate prices are up 4%. And in the high price end is where the market seems to be the slowest, is at 3.1%. What does it mean if you're selling? Price appreciation can differ depending on the price range of your home. If you're a homeowner thinking of selling, let's get together and find out how much your home is increasing in value. You need to give me a call or my team, the Shad Bargaining team, and let's see what you got. Let's see if you can take advantage of these low interest rates. You've been sitting in this house, you've remodeled, you've got to a point that you've over-remodeled for the neighborhood. Let's see if you can take all that equity and move it into something which may be a little bit more energy efficient. By the way, I want to thank my viewing audience with Iconic TV at 15.10. Thank you for allowing us to come into your home on Saturday morning and Sunday evening at 9 o'clock Saturday morning and Sunday evening at 8 p.m. For those who are traveling, you're stuck in traffic right now, you can catch us on 96.9 FM, or you can go to 1360 AM at KWWJ 1360. So if you decide to sell your home, values are up right now. Just wanted the guys to know that. You know, the other topic I wanted to bring up, what is the probability that your home values will sink? Some people are thinking, I'm buying at the top of the market right now. What if prices begin to go the other way? I don't see that's happening. And when I was in Fort Worth, Dr. Jim Gaines with Texas Real Estate Center, who's been on this show before, went over. We have a supply and demand process going on here. We don't have enough houses for the people who want to buy, and if you're paying $1,600, $1,700 a month in rent or $1,500 in a month in rent, wouldn't you want to own your own home for $1,700 a month? Wouldn't you want to own your own home? Why not take advantage of the interest rates right now? It just does not make a lot of sense. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. All our lines are open. Please give us a call, 281-837-2222. We're supposed to have a tropical storm coming in, and I'm prepared for it. I've got on my wet boots. The traffic seems to be moving pretty decent, I think. Didn't see any high water anywhere, but I've been seeing steady rain. What is the probability that your home values will sink? With the current uncertainty about the economy triggered by potential trade war, some people are waiting to purchase their first home or move up in their dream home because they think or hope home prices will drop over the next few years. I just don't see it happening. The builders we've been needing more homes being built. And what the builders tell us, guys, that they don't have, it's a labor shortage out there. So the framers, the brickers, the plumbers, the electricians are all charging top dollar because it's not enough of them to go around. So let's look at the projected home prices and appreciation going forward. Home price survey, expectation survey, they do a survey every year. They project it out to 22. 2019, they expect them to go up by 4.1, 2020, 2.8. 2.5% up, 2021, 2022, back up to 3%. Mortgage Bankers Association is expecting home prices to be up 4.7 in 2019, 3.5 in 20, back down to 2.6 in 2021. Zelman and Associates don't project to 2021 and 22, but they're projecting for the next 2 years right at about 3.5 to 3.2. Freddie Mac from 3.4 to 2.6. National Association of Realtors are projecting somewhere around 4%, 3.3. Fannie Mae is projecting in 2019, 5.4, 3.7. We in Houston have become unaffordable to a lot of us out there. And this just kind of lays it out there. I also have the probability of home prices being lowered in 2 years. There's not a state in the union for the next 2 years that home prices are supposed to be low. None of them. They're all, if they're low, if they're going down in value, we get a red moderate. None of the states in the State of the Union, all 50 states, including Hawaii and Alaska, no one sees the home prices going down. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with the Real Estate Corner. My name is Shad Bogany. Let me give the phone numbers out again, 281-837-2222. That's 281-837-2222. We've got a call. Before we take a break, we've got a call holding. I always don't like to see calls holding, so let's go ahead and take Miss Marshall. Hello, Miss Marshall.
Hello, how are you?
All righty. I just want you to hold through the break. How can we help you?
I had a question about Ayrshire property.
Okay.
My nephew's father is deceased. The father was not on the birth certificate. However, there was a child support order.
Mm-hmm.
My question was, is he entitled to that property?
Was he the only child?
Any right? I'm sorry?
Was he the only child?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not an attorney, but if he was paying child support, I would venture to, and the dad died without a will, I would venture to say that he should be entitled to that property if he had no other heirs. Now, what you probably need to do is get a family law attorney, somebody who knows family law, not somebody who practices being a criminal attorney and now wants to help you with family law. You need to get a family law attorney probably to go over that. But me knowing the rules, I think he would be entitled as long as he could prove that he was the son of the father.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Shad.
All right. Appreciate you listening to the show. Guys, we're going to take a quick break. My name is Shad Bogany. It's so great to be in the studio. I got Jermaine helping me produce it back at the radio station. I've got Crystal Holmes here in the studio here helping me do the TV show, and we're so glad to be back. We've got a lot of information, but you know, this show doesn't make any sense unless you're calling in. I don't want to sit here and talk to myself for an hour. I got lots of stuff to talk about, but I'd like to take your questions. One of the most difficult things about purchasing a home is getting correct information, and I'm here to give you that. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, you need to give the Shad Bogany team a call. My number is 713-828-6075. 713-828-6075. There are some good deals out here, guys. I see them every day. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with the Real Estate Corner. Thinking about buying or selling, real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Get survey, put a home on the market, review the net sheets, taxes, advice on financing, homestead exemptions, advice on insurance, what kind of mortgage, inspections, considering offers, negotiations, submitting an offer, how good are the schools, down payment assistance, title insurance, home warranties, closing costs, final walkthrough. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call, Shad Bogany. Thank you, Jermaine. Welcome back to the Real Estate Corner. My name is Shad Bogany. I'm the host of the Real Estate Corner. We're here every Tuesday from 6:15 to 7:15. We're the longest running radio show on real estate in this city, in the state of Texas. We've been on the air now 29 years, giving you information, trying to help you change the scenario of home ownership. One of the things that was disturbing to me when I was in Fort Worth is that I saw some numbers, and we'll probably talk about this next week on the Real Estate Corner, but I saw some numbers that home ownership in the African American community has slipped down to 40%. Everybody else is up. We're down to 40%. I still don't understand how we make more money, we've got better jobs, we're more educated than we've ever been, and home ownership is worse than it was in 1968. I can't figure it out. I really can't figure it out why we don't think home ownership is important to the American dream or growing wealth. It's not in cars. It's not in the stock market unless you get lucky and hit the right stock. But even that has a tendency to go down. The thing about buying in real estate is that we've got to get the millennials. You guys know who I'm talking about. You are the biggest purchasers of homes. You're where the next market is going to be. And a lot of you guys are renting. You're paying house notes for rent. I've got a family member out in LA right now, living in a 600 square foot apartment and studio. Doesn't even have a door on the bathroom. And she's paying $2,800 a month for a 600 square foot apartment. It just blows me away that millennials would pay that type of money for renting, or downtown with 400 square feet paying $1,200, $1,500, $1,600 a month. It makes no sense to me. Why would you be giving money away? But anyway, let's talk about things to avoid after applying for a mortgage. Let me give the numbers out again. 281-837-2222. That's 281-837-2222. Things that you shouldn't do after you've applied for a mortgage. I know some of this seems elementary, but I see it every day happening out here in the marketplace. Don't change jobs or the way you get paid on your job. Your loan officer must be able to track the source of amount of annual income. If possible, you want to avoid changing from salary to commission or becoming self-employed during the process of you purchasing a home. Now, y'all may think that's elementary, but over my years of doing real estate, I've seen that happen. Second, don't deposit cash into your bank accounts. If you decide to deposit cash, you need to have a money trail. So you sold your car or your boat, or your parents gave you money for down payment assistance, or you just got a windfall. You've got to be able to source that money in, because that is one of the rules, the proper way to document your transactions for your loan officer. And if you're going to make that deposit, call your loan officer, call your realtor. And if your realtor can't give you an answer, then you probably got the wrong realtor. But most intelligent realtors, most professionals should be able to give you some advice on what you should do. If you're listening to my show, I am going to tell you, you've got to source that money. So if you went to Vegas and won $30,000, you don't go put that money in a bank account unless you talk to your realtor, or you ask for a receipt when you pick up your winnings and you bring it on home, because you've got to be able to source that money. The numbers here again, 281-837-2222, 281-837-2222. Next thing, don't make any large purchases like a new car. Yes, I've seen that happen over the years, where people on a roll, I got proof for my loan, now I'm gonna go out and go buy my car. You wait till you close on your house to purchase your car if you're gonna buy one, or any large purchases. Let me break it down a little bit more. Don't go buy a refrigerator. Don't go buy a washer and dryer. Oh, I'm gonna wait and have it delivered. It's appliance store. You can go ahead and run my credit, but I'm not gonna take it until I move into my house. You don't do any of that until you close on your house. Over the years, and those who've been listening to me a long time, I had a lady who bought a stereo for her son at Christmas time. Her ratios were so close, she did it on credit, and she couldn't buy the house. I'm sharing with you things that you think people would know not to do. Sometimes when we're caught up in emotions, we do the wrong things. Don't co-sign on any loans for anyone. Let me repeat this. Parents, don't co-sign for any loans for anyone. Brothers, sisters, don't co-sign for any loans for anyone if you're in the process of purchasing a home or thinking about it, because that debt will be held against you. Just kind of giving you some food for thoughts. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. All our lines are open. Don't apply for new credit. So if you've already got your credit and you go into the home loan process, don't apply for any new credit. Let's ride with what you got. Because if the underwriter sees that you're out applying for more money, they think credit cards, they're going to think that you're going to run yourself over debt. And it's a good chance you might not get your loan. It's a judgment call. Yes, but we normally don't get the benefit of the doubt. Just saying. So numbers again, 281-837-2222. Don't close any credit accounts. Don't close out any credit accounts. So let's just say you have ABC department store. You don't have a balance on it, hadn't been using the card. When you close out accounts, you reduce your credit score. And interest rates are based on what the credit score is. So don't go and close out accounts. If you got a bunch of credit cards and they zero balances, put them in a sock and put them in the freezer. Don't use them. That is the thing about credit scoring. If you're a cash buyer and you don't have a credit score, you won't be able to take advantage of it. Some of these loans, down payment assistance programs require you to have at least a 620, 640 and up credit score. But of course, if you do the Prosperity UHOP program, you can do the 600 credit score. And I don't know anybody that's handling a 600 credit score. Bottom line, any blip in income, assets, and credit should be reviewed and executed by the way that ensures your home loan may be approved. If you're going to do anything, talk to your realtor and your loan officer. Talk to a professional. If your realtor is part-time, just got their license, they may not be able to give you any advice. Get a professional to help you. The numbers here again, 281-837-2222, 281-837-2222. All our lines are open, guys. This show only works if you give me a call. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. Give us a call. My name is Shad Bogany. I'm here every Tuesday from 6:15 to 7:15. And I know the last couple of Tuesdays we've not been able to make the shows. And actually in 29 years, I don't think I've ever missed a show consecutively doing this show. So we're going to try to get back on track. And I wanted to really talk a lot to you today, answer all questions. The other thing that I wanted to do is to let you know that home prices are up in value. Things are going up. If the longer you wait, the more it's going to cost you. It's just the way it is right now. If you can find something, I think you need to be flexible on what you're looking for. If you're looking for something that needs to be rehabbed, you got to make sure that it's probably no major issues with that house like foundation or roof or central air and heat. And what you might want to do is make sure you inspect whatever house you buy. Do a termite inspection, do a regular inspection on that property. Even if you're buying it as is, you might want to do an inspection. If you're stuck in traffic, be careful out there. It is wet, slick. And I was able to get to the studio in I estimated an hour, and you guys are laughing. Jermaine will chuckle a little bit. I'm on my way to the studio, and I forgot my radio equipment back at my house. So I had to turn around and go back because I switched vehicles on what I was going to be driving. Numbers are again, 281-837-2222. Give me a call. My name is Shad Bogany. If you're looking for a realtor who will take care of business, you need to call the Shad Bogany team. We've got Courtney. We've got Dr. Danielle Reese. We've got Jermaine Freeman. We've got a good group of people. We've got Tia Coleman. We've got a good group of people. We've got Ethel Bellinger to help us with the administrative side, and we have Lori. We've got a great team over at the Shad Bogany team, and if you've not visited our website, go out and visit our website. Follow me on Facebook. Go like my page for the business page, and share it with people. We have a lot of information on that site. We try to help you. I think knowledge empowers you, and I'm okay with you having knowledge because in the end, if somebody's told you something different than what I've told you, come share it with me. And maybe I've made a mistake. Maybe I was short-sighted. But share it with me, and I'll give you the real deal. And I'm one that doesn't mind admitting when I'm wrong. Only a fool goes down on a sinking ship when they're wrong and they're constantly saying that they're right, and it ain't right. So I'm open. I've been doing this business now 30-something years, and over 30-something years, and I've made my share of mistakes. And so my role here on the Real Estate Corner, here on Iconic TV and KWWJ 1360, is to keep you from making those same mistakes. Numbers again, 281-837-2222, 281-837-2222. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with the Real Estate Corner. My name is Shad Bogany. I'm a broker associate with Better Homes and Gardens, Gary Green, the #1 real estate company in the city of Houston by far. And if you're looking for a team to work with you and take care of your business, whether you're listing, whether you are selling, or whether you're buying, give us a call, 281-837-2222. And by the way, we even do property management. We'll be right back with the Real Estate Corner. Thinking about buying or selling, real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Get survey, put a home on the market, review the net sheets, taxes, advice on financing, homestead exemptions, advice on insurance, what kind of mortgage, inspections, considering offers, negotiations, submitting an offer, how good are the schools, down payment assistance, title insurance, home warranties, closing costs, final walkthrough. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call, Shad Bogany. Welcome back to the Real Estate Corner. We've got a caller on line one. We've got Mr. Edwards. Hi, Mr. Edwards. How are you? I'm doing good. You have a question for me?
Yes, I do. I'm looking for a elder's home,
A senior?
and I'm trying to see if you knew where I could get some reasonable prices from.
Okay. Some of the projects that are out there that are senior projects, some are income restricted based on what your income is. And then there's some market rate senior projects out there. If you call me off the air, I can recommend some. Do you have access to a computer?
No, sir.
Okay. Give me a call off the air because there are several senior projects. They're building two right now out in the Missouri City area. There's one down in Corinthian Point. There's one down on Scott Street. There are a couple of them in Missouri City. They're kind of all over right now. Senior projects are the ones that are being able to get by the NIMBYism out there a little bit. But if you call me off the air, I will tell you where you can get a list of all of them. Then you would call them and see what the restrictions are for you. But most of them are income restricted.
Okay, well, I'm sort of like on the blind side, and I got the glaucoma in my eyes, and I'm trying to, I would have to get that number.
Okay. Let me, hey, Jermaine, put him on hold and give him my office number, and I'll give him a call tomorrow. Guys, there are senior projects all over the city right now. It's just calling them and seeing, and I think for seniors, some of them who've been living in homes all their, most of their adult lives, it's hard moving into a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment, or 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, or 1 bedroom, 1 bath. But you know when I spoke the other day at this seniors project, it was very, I could see myself there. I could see myself sitting in one of those chairs trying to understand how I'm going to use my income and be able to survive in today, especially if I'm living off Social Security out there. So there's some issues out there, and there are a lot of senior projects out there. You just have to be able to find them. So I'm going to try to see if I can get the number for this gentleman and find out who he needs to talk to, and see if we can help him there on that end. Numbers again, 281-837-2222. If you're thinking about selling your home or you have a question, I get calls and emails all the time about the reverse mortgage. If you're thinking about buying a house or selling a house or thinking about buying new and you got some questions, thinking about rehabbing. Hey, say you're an investor out there and you're thinking about buying something. A lot of investors are out there. The institutional investors are the ones that are driving up the price because they're buying everything out so they can rent it out to you. So, as I said earlier in the show, I really want to drive this point home. Why is it only 40% of African Americans own a home? Why is that? It's almost embarrassing. And it used to be that the Hispanic community was right there with us. They're up at 47%. Everybody seems to understand how to build wealth in this country except us. How do we make that change? The Houston Black Real Estate Association they came back and they just did a study on the state of housing in the black community. We will be talking about that in the upcoming shows and talking a little bit about that. I personally believe, yes, we have some things that are happening against us, but we can overcome that. We've overcome a whole lot of stuff, slavery, discrimination, everything, and we still rise. So I don't see why we can't overcome and understand that it is so cool to own your own home. It's so cool that if you want to paint every wall in there lime green and pink, you can. Don't laugh, Crystal. I just did that for you. So if you want to be able to do that, you want to be able to do that. You can't do that when you're renting something, okay? If you decide you want to knock out a wall and open the whole house up, you can do that when you own it. You can't do that when you're renting something. And I've used this statement over the years. I don't know anybody who grows up and says, I want to be a renter. That's all I want to do in my life is rent. Just don't want to do it. And so if your lifestyles are and you don't want to take care of a yard, that's okay. Get your condo or a townhouse. and somebody will cut it for you. You know, start building wealth, guys. Start building wealth. And I'm going to tell you when you know that home ownership is wealth building, because whenever people make money, where do they go put it at? In real estate. They go put it in real estate. So that tells you something about the marketplace. Tells you something about the marketplace. You can, and the other thing that was kind of earth-shattering to me that I heard over the weekend, and I've said it on this show, but I want to make this, that a high school dropout, white, has a higher home ownership rate than somebody black with a master's degree or a college degree. That just blows me away. But anyway, let's get off that soapbox. The numbers here again are 281-837-2222. My name is Shad Bogany. Give me a call. I've got a caller online. We got a couple of calls holding. Let's take the first caller. Hello, you're on the air.
Yes, I have a question about, my bank says that they could save 1.0 and they're going to look at it. If they check my credit, will that make my credit go down?
So what are you doing with the bank?
No, I was in the bank the weekend and the lady said, you qualified for refinance on your mortgage, and you possibly could take 1.0.
Okay.
And I heard every time you run my credit, it's against me or something. So
What?
she said, no.
Well,
My question is this here. If they refinance my house and save a point out, how much saving that will be per month?
that's probably anywhere between.
And let me listen at you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate your call. Thank you for calling. So, thank you. Well, typically, I'm going to say if you knock off a full interest rate, you're probably going to look anywhere between $50 to $75 a month on your monthly payment that you're going to save. Usually, every 0.5% is about $27 to $30 that you save. And it depends it really depends on what kind of savings you got right now and what your interest rate is. So if I'm at 5%, then you probably should be trying to refinance down to 3.5 to 4. If you plan on staying in your house for a long period of time, it may be your advantage. If you're planning on selling it soon, I wouldn't refinance it, just depending on what the interest rates are. So in regards to running your credit, typically if you're running a loan on your credit and you can get it pulled as many times within 30, 60 days if you're applying for a loan, is when you continue it on for months when it begins to hurt your credit score. So yes, if you're applying for a loan, it is your God-given right to make sure you're getting the best deal. So usually within the 30 to 60 days, you can run it as much as you want. But once you get past that window, it begins to go the opposite way in regards to your credit. We got another caller on line one. Let's take that caller.
How are you doing, Mr. Bogany?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine. I have a question. What do I need to do, or how do I go by applying for that homestead exemption tax?
Okay. When did you purchase your home?
I'm supposed to close on the 30th of this month.
All right. Come January 1, you can file your homestead exemption. If you're closing, they should give you a form, or your realtor should be able to give you a form in the packet that would allow you to be able to file your homestead exemption, which will save you about 17 to 20%, probably closer to 17% off your taxes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you listening to the show. The numbers again, 281-837-2222. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to come right back with the Real Estate Corner. My name is Shad Bogany. I'm here every Tuesday from 6:15 to 7:15 trying to educate you, help me, help you sell or buy real estate. Be right back with the Real Estate Corner. Thinking about buying or selling, real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Get survey, put a home on the market, review the net sheets, taxes, advice on financing, homestead exemptions, advice on insurance, what kind of mortgage, inspections, considering offers, negotiations, submitting an offer, how good are the schools, down payment assistance, title insurance, home warranties, closing costs, final walkthrough. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call, Shad Bogany. Welcome back to the Real Estate Corner. My name is Shad Bogany. If you're just tuning in, you've been sitting in your car, you're flipping through the dial, thought you were going to hear a little gospel music, Donald McLaren, well, you're hearing Shad Bogany, and I'm spreading the gospel of real estate tonight here on KWWJ 1360. The numbers again, 281-837-2222, 281-837-2222. Give us a call. All our lines are open. I want to thank everybody for listening to the show. Tell a friend about the Real Estate Corner. We've been on the air now 29 years trying to help you buy and sell homes. We're here to give you advice. I hope that if you decide to make a purchase, you're going to call the Shad Bogany team so we can show you how good we are and how we take care of business. We are attention to details as we move forward, and we never put our needs above yours. We tell you the way it is. If you decide you want to go off a cliff, I'll tell you don't go off the cliff, but if you decide you want to go in anyway, we'll help you jump on off. But our goal is to guide you, be your Sir Walter Riley in real estate, to make sure we cover all the potholes, over the mud, anything that's out there. We don't have we don't have the market cornered on good service, but I always like to tell people that we like to bargainize you, and that is just giving you great service and helping you in making sure that everything moves smoothly through the transaction. Rarely do I have a transaction that doesn't have hiccups along the way. Rarely do I have that sort of issue that doesn't have it where nothing goes wrong. We were doing a deal the other day and find out on the city of Houston, and had down payment assistance. They had a little hiccup there, and but we had no control, and we were supposed to close. So you have to work through it. You need someone who can help you and work through the money. We're going to take a station ID break, and we're going to come right back with the Real Estate Corner. Thinking about buying or selling, real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Get survey, put a home on the market, review the net sheets, taxes, advice on financing, homestead exemptions, advice on insurance, what kind of mortgage, inspections, considering offers, negotiations, submitting an offer, how good are the schools, down payment assistance, title insurance, home warranties, closing costs, final walkthrough. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call, Shad Bogany. Welcome back to the Real Estate Corner. I'm your host, Shad Bogany. Guys, if you're looking for a title company that takes care of business, when I'm working with customers and clients, I try to put the best team, try to have the best inspectors, try to help the best repair people, handymen, people that I know that will take care of business. And if you just do what they tell you to do and understand that they're out looking for to help your transaction go smooth, they're not trying to make more money by finding things wrong at your house. They're just they know what appraisers, inspectors are looking for. That's why we put a good team together, and that's why we use Shirlene Clancy over at American Title. Her number is 713-784-0006. 713-784-0006. 4, not 6. 713-784-0004. Give Charlene a call. Her number is, she's at 5802 Val Verde. I had an email tell me one day that, hey, Shad, why do you give her address out? Because there are lots of American titles. I only use the one, and that's Charlene Clancy. And just to show you that even Shad makes mistakes, her phone number is 713-784-0006. That's 713-784-0006. Give us a call. Give her a call. Tell her that Shad sent you over. If you refinancing your house, you know you get to pick the title company on the refinance. Tell them, hey, I want to use Charlene Clancy. She sponsors this show. She helps keeps the money in the community and help us be able to do this show. Give her a call, 713-784-0006. Numbers again, 281-837-2222. We're in our last segment. Give us a call. Don't wait till we get going off the air and then call. Call us. If you want to reach me at my office, you can reach me at 713-667-1000, 713-667-1000. Give us a call. We'd be more than happy to talk with you. Guys, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me tell you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Real Estate Corner YouTube channel. You can subscribe to that channel and know what's going on. If you miss a show, you can catch us. You want to share the show with someone else, subscribe. We're trying to get our subscriber rate up. People over the years of doing this show always, Shad, I missed this show. Can I go back and get it? And I can tell you for many, many years, 20-some years, we never recorded any shows. And now we do that thanks to the crew that I'm working with, Jermaine Freeman, Crystal Holmes. You can also catch our shows on our Facebook page, the previous show that comes in. We try to help. We want to give you information. And I've been doing this for 30-some years. To give you some of my background, if you're the first time listening to this show, I'm past chairman of the Texas Association of Realtors. I'm past chairman of the Houston Association of Realtors. I've sat on the board of Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs for 6-7 years. That's why I understand tax credits. That's why you hear me rail about NIMBYism, because I've seen it at its worst look. On how people try to keep people from having a nice place to stay. So I'm passionate about it, and I'm not a big apartment person, but I do believe there's a place for and everybody's not a homeowner. But I know one thing, that 60% of you who are renting, the majority of you are homeowners, you just hadn't taken the step. So this is why I bring information here. I sit on Fort Bend Housing Finance Board. We've got a program out there that we're giving $5,000 to someone who buys a house in Fort Bend. You know, we're giving you $5,000. Sure, you have to pay it back at some point when you sell the house or pay the house off, but that's okay. If you don't have the money today to move in, this is a side step to go and purchase a home. I also sit on the board of Houston Area Urban League Community Development Corporation. I'm vice chair on that board. We just built 125 units down on Post Oak and West Airport. I bring a wide variety of information. One of the biggest investors in town started with me buying homes. I do a lot of things in this in the real estate industry, and I don't know all the answers, but what I don't know, I know who to call to get the right answer. So that's why I'm encouraging you to go and call us, 713-667-1000. You should not make a real estate decision without at least calling us and talking to us. 713-667-1000. Give us a call. My name is Shad Bogany, and let's move on to home upgrades that will make your house worth even more moolah if you decide to do those upgrades. So let's start off with replacement of windows. 2002, the federal government said that all windows had to be double pane to be more energy efficient. The biggest source of losing warmth or cold is through your windows. So if you want to really upgrade your home and cut your cost of energy down, upgrade your windows, guys. Do windows. I'm sharing with you. They're not cheap to do, but you'll get that savings, and they add you get almost 73% of your value back on return on your value with windows. It is a big deal. If you've got an older home, put new windows on it. You don't hear any window company advertising on this show, but I know what it takes to get your energy costs down. Secondly, replace your roof. That adds a lot of money to your house value. We just recently had a house that I thought it was going to be a tough appraisal. We were a little, in my opinion, high, but the sellers had done some good upgrades in the house, like appliances. They had those new windows on there. They had a new roof on there. They bought this house a year ago and sold it within a year for $55,000 more than what they bought it for. And so I'm sharing with you that if you do the right upgrades, it's going to help you in your home. Do minor bathroom renovations. I know some of you who are listening to me right now got those bulbs, that light fixture that goes across the mirror and got the little single bulbs in it. They've been using that same light fixture since the 80s, I believe. Switch it out. Upgrade your faucet. If you got culture marble countertops, maybe refinish them. Maybe put granite in. Maybe put tile in. Look at your tubs, clean them up. Do minor bathroom renovations. You know, you can get 100% return on your value when you do minor renovations in your bathroom. Do a little kitchen renovation as well. Typically, when you do kitchen renovations, it could be countertops, all new appliances. That house that I was telling you guys about, that they had put high-end appliances. They didn't get the low end. They put really nice appliances in it. And the appraiser saw it. It was told, they only been in that house a year and sold it and made 55. That was more than that 5 or 6% I was telling you earlier. And of course, they hired me to help that, but it was about what they did. It was a team effort. It wasn't just about me. So do a little kitchen remodeling. Take the wallpaper down. You know, paint your kitchen cabinets. How about a novelty idea? Put knobs on the cabinets. Maybe doing granite countertops. Maybe doing new flooring. Maybe putting new lighting in your house. I know at my house I had that box lighting in there that was real popular, 98, 99, 2001, 2002, had the little box lighting. Then they had the fluorescents in there. I took those out and put recessed lightings. It made all the difference in the world. All the difference in the world. Of course, you got to get the right repair people to do it because you don't want people to see, oh, there used to be a light fixture there. You don't want that to happen. So it's all about the right people that you pick. But do a little kitchen renovation. You will get your money back in those things, the sinks, the faucets. You got a shallow sink, do a double deeper sink. If you got laminated countertops, you can't afford to do granite, I would share with you, then get them refinished. Get them refinished. Update it. Now you're gonna laugh at this. Replace your front door. Yes. 85% return on your money. Replace your front door. Why not put a digital lock on your front door? Why not put a kick plate? If you got a wooden front door, why not paint it? Have you ever noticed riding down the street and you see a red door, your eyes go straight to that red door, it immediately grabs your attention. Put a new front door in, that will help you also. Numbers again, 281-837-2222. My name is Shad Bogany. We're here every Tuesday trying to help you buy or sell. If you have any questions, call me at 713-667-1000 about buying or selling. We've also got our fall guide that's just came out, buying and selling. It's a fall guide. You know, we put one in the spring, we put one in the summer. We have the fall guide, and we will be putting that up. If you just email me at shad@bogany.com, I can send you a PDF for that file. The fall and spring guides, those come out, and my fall guide is out. I'm going to definitely get that out. It is buying and selling is available. So let's go to our next deal, and that is the checklist for new homeowners. So you've purchased your dream home, or you've purchased your starter home, or you've decided you want to get out of that 60% and get into the 40% of homeowners where how important you made it a priority to do it. So let me give you a checklist for new homeowners. Notify your post office and bank that you've moved. Sometimes we forget about that. Switch your utilities and services. I am right now interviewing a company that, I'm all about service, so I'm right now interviewing a company that you go to one person, they turn all your utilities on. You don't have to do it. But when you buy a house from me, that's what we're working on to make that happen. My goal is to make this as the smoothest transaction that you can have. When it's not smooth, it's typically when you're not paying attention to me or not listening to me. And sometimes I have to ask, why are you hiring me if you're not going to listen to me? The only thing I got to bring to the table is expertise. And my goal is to make sure that you have a smooth transaction. Doesn't happen all the time, but I try my best to make sure that you do have it. A good experience with the Shad Bargaining team. Make sure you're safe. One of the most things about financing, it's time to make sure that you're as safe as possible. You're buying a home from someone. Make sure you rekey the house. Make sure you change the codes on the garage door. And this is something that you think you'd know, but a lot of people don't know. When you are moving, you don't have to put new locks on the house. Just have a locksmith come in and rekey the old locks. But make sure you switch your codes out, your alarm codes, all that good stuff. Make sure you're gonna be safe. Check out your carbon monoxide detectors, smoke detectors, fire extinguishers. It doesn't hurt to hire someone to come in and double check the home for mold or termites. Fulfill the promise to your family. Number 4, things are going to feel weird in the new home for a couple of days. The fastest way to move and get it settled is by making the home feel like it's really home. If there was anything that you could sacrifice to get your new home, make plans to get the family to get it. For example, if all kids wanted a new pool in the new home, make sure the pool is ready to go. Make sure to create a financial plan to get you there. Start by researching the company that does custom pools if you're interested in the pool. If you're thinking about setting up an account for when you might have a housing repair, the money is there. You start small. I'm gonna put $10 here, $20 here. Those are some of the things. Review your warranties. Review your warranties, guys. Go out and review your warranties. Last but not least, review your HOA rules. Make sure that you can't go out and paint your trim of your house lime green and pink, or ivy and pink, whatever it is, Crystal. You make sure that that is not in your HOA docs. Review your documentation. Review your HOA docs. Guys, that's important. Sometimes we don't really review them. We get them, we put them in a box or a drawer and we never look at them. But understand your HOA docs on what you can do, what you can paint your house, what you can add on, what kind of shrubs you got to have out in your front yard. Well, my name is Shad Bargaining. I've been your host of the Real Estate Corner. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I always try to bring you information just to help you. If you're looking to buy or sell, you shouldn't make a decision without at least giving me a call, letting me sit down and talk with you and tell you why you should hire my team to help you in this process. The other thing I'd like to stress to you is that give us a call at 713-667-1000. Don't forget the best loan program with Prosperity Bank, UHOP, 600 credit score, no MI. Nobody has that program. And secondly, if you're looking for a great title company, give American Title a call. My name is Shad Bargaining. I will see you next week on the Real Estate Corner. Thinking about buying or selling, real estate can be a very complicated process. Finding one, how much can you afford? Get survey, put a home on the market, review the net sheets, taxes, advice on financing, homestead exemptions, advice on insurance, what kind of mortgage, inspections, considering offers, negotiations, submitting an offer, how good are the schools, down payment assistance, title insurance, home warranties, closing costs, final walkthrough. These are the pieces of the puzzle of home ownership. I'm the person who helps put it together and the glue that keeps it together. Give me a call, Shad Bogany.